Well, a very good afternoon. You're watching Eurosport 2. Welcome to Zurich, where the world number one, Justine Henin, is about to take on Agnieszka Radwanska on your screen right now. Just warming up here, the end of the warm-up. Welcome along. Matt Chilton alongside former British number one Joe Jury for this third of the four quarterfinals. Earlier today, Nicole Vaidisova beat Alona Bondarenko in straight sets, and then Francesca Schiavone is through. She was up against Svetlana Kuznetsova, who retired at 3-all in the second set, having lost the first. So Schiavone's through, Vaidisova's through. It will either be Henin or Radwanska at the top of the draw, and the final quarter-final coming up later, which unfortunately won't be able to bring you on Eurosport, features Marianne Bartoli, the Wimbledon finalist, and Tatiana Golovin of France. Good afternoon, Joe.
Good afternoon, Matt. And this could be an interesting match because Radwanska's been playing a lot of tennis lately. But amazingly, she had to play in qualifying here. That's how hard the draw was. And she was number one seed in qualifying and actually lost to Karen Knapp. But she got in because Sharapova pulled out. So she's made the use of it.
Here are the seeds. Henin, naturally, as the world number one, comes in as the number one seed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just taking a look at the draw, Henin or Radwanska will play Nicole Vaidisova, an impressive 6-1, 6-4 winner earlier today over Alona Bondarenko. And the chair umpire has called time. Thomas Michel from Switzerland here at the Zurich Open in the Hallenstadion. Capacity 6,200. By no means full this afternoon, but we will expect to see the arena gradually filling up as the match goes on.
It's going to be hard to stop Justine, though, isn't it? The way she's been playing lately from the US Open. 17 matches in a row, and she's only lost one set as well. And Radwanska's absolutely got to be at her best.
Encouragement for Justine Henin from Carlos Rodriguez, watching in the stands here at the Hallenstadion in Zurich. The third of our quarterfinals. And Agnieszka Radwanska, the 18-year-old from Poland, will serve.
And that's always a nice start. It's very difficult to get a shot straight past Justine Henin.
Radwanska unlucky there, had to improvise with the ball aimed at her body.
Well, she's very fast. She's just having a look at her movement because of the strip on the left knee. Defence is certainly one of her things. She's so fast around the court.
Oh!
This is the second time these two have met. The first occasion was at Eastbourne earlier in the summer, which Henin came through 6-4, 6-1. She went on to win the tournament, of course.
$40-15.
Terrific rally. Great start for Radwanska. A little bit of inventiveness, a little bit of courage.
First game.
Well, I think with bringing Justine up with the drop shot, you know it's got to be good, because she's not only going to get there, she's going to do something with it, but she'd covered the court well, Agnieszka. That was really confident play. And you've just got to try and keep up with Justine. At the beginning of the match, if you let her service break go very quickly, it's so hard to get it back. So if you can stay on a par with her, maybe to 4-all, you never know.
Love 15.
Yeah, the follow-up of Allais from Enna. She saw that land right on the line.
It's a little bit too inviting for her, isn't it? Stepping onto the baseline and then through with her movement, the ball landing on the line.
Two very good returns of serve in this game from the Polish teenager. Let's see if she's got another one here. Nope. Too good, that one. Right down the middle.
30-15. Merci voor de bal. Dank u voor de bal.
Missing a ball. It's back now.
It's improved her serve so much over the years. It's such a big weapon for her.
Terrific finish from Enna. She was backpedaling. Had to really reach to make the overhead. It wasn't a bad lob from Radwanska.
Enna does so well to adapt to each surface she plays on. I mean, going from clay to grass so well as she does in the summer, but even an indoor court like this, she can slightly flatten her shots out.
Oh.
15 love.
She won't be too pleased with that.
No, she dumped that right in the base of the net.
Sometimes actually indoors you're still blinking. You can look directly into one of those lights, and it does take your sight away almost for a couple of seconds.
Radwanska complaining to umpire Michel that the backhand from Enna was out. He's unmoved. And judging by that, rightly so.
Lovely hitting, isn't it? Comes off the racket fast from Enan.
30.
And she really spirals into it. She uses those legs, hips, shoulders, everything goes into the shot.
It's a good serve from Radwanska.
30 all.
She feels hard done by again. She thinks that was an ace. Now, she may have a point, Joe. I think that might have just clipped the line.
I think so, yeah.
30-40.
Crowd trying to rally the teenager. And that is ruthless, however, and there's the first break of serve. Well, Radwanska can rightly feel hard done by. She complained about 2 calls. One was in, but and she said it was out. But that serve, I think that was on the line, and that would have been an ace, and there could be a different perspective on the match. However, it stands. And we'll take a commercial break. Stay with us here on Eurosport 2.
This weekend, live on Eurosport 2. 3 winners join the hosts in Slovenia in a bid to top the pile in handball's Champions Trophy. Taking Newton's law and treating it with disrespect is what the AST Do Tour does in the extreme. Surfing suspended on the Gold Coast with champ cars around, wave powers out, horsepower's in. Handball Champions Trophy, AST Do Tour and Champ Car World Series. This weekend live on Eurosport 2.
A new season of fantasy football is here. Subscribe now for free. Choose your players and prove yourself as the best manager.
Welcome back. Perfect timing. 2-1 with a break, Enan serving.
Left, second serve.
Oh,
15.
there it goes again. Usually she's very good at the bounce smashes.
Well, we have to assume that the floodlights are playing their part, and if Radwanska uses her tactical brain, she'll play that shot a bit more often. Great rally.
Well, they were all over the place, weren't they? Up the court and then back again. A lot of court coverage. But that just out.
15-13.
Again, another long look from Radwanska onto the line.
30-all.
But Henin certainly likes going for the lines. That looked in.
Henin has played just 12 events this season, and she's won 8 of them. That's the sort of form she's in right now. Well, it's been said many times, but the Henin backhand really is a thing of beauty. Watch and enjoy this ripper down the line. So from love 30 to confirm the earlier break of serve.
Henin leads 3-1.
Well, it's been sort of quite tight so far, but you can just see Justine racing ahead with this if Agnieszka's not careful.
It's only her second match of the tournament. She had a bye in the first round, then beat Vera Zvonareva in the second round, 3-1. Hasn't had much time on court.
Lost 15.
When you consider that it's Friday already, that's a fairly cruisy week, isn't it? Possibly on her way to a paycheck of $182,000 for the winner of this tournament.
Well, a lot of good players entered this tournament, and that's why someone like Radwanska was in qualifying with her ranking of 31. It's always horrible to be number 1 seed in qualifying. You're hoping that one more person's going to pull out and you get in.
Radwanska beat Shahar Pierre of Israel in the first round, and a decent win against the number 7 seed Daniela Hantukova in the second. Henin wasn't sure about that serve. It might just have caught the edge of the line.
14-15.
Well, a kind of soft unforced error from Justine halfway up the net. She's very irritated with herself for that.
That was a scruffy game from the number 1 seed. And Radwanska clings on to a little bit of hope in the opening set, but she's still a breakdown. We'll be back. Stay with us.
From a league that's at the summit of a sport that's reaching ever-increasing heights, pick up the fundamentals as played by the champions. Volleyball's Champions League. Wednesday, live on Eurosport 2.
Here at the Zurich Open in the Hallenstadion in Zurich, Justine Henin leads the way. She has a break of serve over Agnieszka Radwanska and is now serving at 3-2.
Good return. She stood up the court, laid into it very early.
Love 30.
Well, this certainly should make Radwanska feel more confident. If Henin's going to give her points like that, she can just stick with it at the moment.
Now one of these. Oh, it's happened again. 3 out of 3 have gone into the lights. Henin has misread them and dumped the ball into the base of the net. Now in her last service game she went to love 30 before recovering to win it. But now she's at love 40. 3 break points for Radwanska.
But she's dangerous when she's down, Justine.
She's clearly fired up. There's the break. And that's been roundly welcomed here in the Hallenstadion.
She's a good mixture, Radwanska, because she does move well and defend well, but then she is brave enough also to go for it when it's there. Lovely preparation for the shot, hitting right through it. That was taken well because it was low bouncing. You have to get the spin up and over the net. It's not a bad shot really from Radwanska, but Henin makes it look easy.
Out.
Love 30.
Little bit of panic. The last shot, she desperately wanted the winner.
Love 40.
Well, having broken in the previous game, she's withered somewhat in this one. 3 break points now for Enna. And now a little bit over eager with that shorter serve.
It's a nice solid first serve, and it's going to maybe keep her in this game. She can get another one in and prevent Enan from getting a good first strike.
That was a magical lob from Enna.
Enna leads 4-3.
Well, she was sort of on a backwards diagonal run, but still managed to create something with the shot. And there's the second break of serve in this opening set for Justine Henin.
Who can stop Federer scoring a hometown double? Or is the writing on the trophy? ATP Basel, Tuesday, live on Eurosport 2.
Your entire business could learn to minimize risks. Well, off the course anyway. Because change happens. Zurich.
You're watching Eurosport 2, live coverage of the Sony Ericsson WTA Tour from Zurich. Justine Henin was broken back, and has now broken again, and is serving at 4-3 in the opening set against Agnieszka Radwanska of Poland.
Well, for Radwanska, it's trying to keep this standard up. She cannot go underneath it at all, not against Justine Henin.
Well, Henin leads the way with a break of serve, but it must be frustrating viewing for Carlos Rodriguez because her game has been littered with unforced errors.
Well, that was better from Enan. She's got herself back in it. But the thing is, if Enan is giving you unforced errors, then you have to take advantage of it. Try and sneak a set or maybe even the match against her, because not many people have beaten her this year.
Is it my imagination, Joe, or is Enan taking a lot more time between serves these days?
It's about the bouncing ball, are you, Matt? Just maybe she's feeling that she needs to give herself a bit of time today just to bring it all together. Seems to be a little bit of a struggle.
Enan won her 6th and 7th Grand Slam titles this year, with the victory on clay at Roland Garros and then at the US Open. Radwanska, the winner of one tournament in Stockholm.
Well, fancy running all that way and then putting the ball in the net.
15 love.
See, she's from way behind the baseline. Thought that was her point for sure.
Beautiful shot. Perfect disguise, perfect execution.
Well, I think it took everyone by surprise. I really didn't think that was coming. She changed her grip to play the drop shot.
Radwanska is really feeling the pinch now. The crowd are doing their best to lift her.
Out. 30.
Radwanska got the call from the chair and was suggesting that the line judges need to pay more attention. Good call there from Thomas Michel. 30 all.
Out. 40-30.
Well, you'd usually bet a lot of money that that backhand was going to go in. Down the line from Justine. I think she was a bit surprised herself she missed it.
Nice on the backhand side, and then a similar effort on the forehand side. And Enna is certainly not firing on all cylinders as yet. So she goes for the energy bar again, another bite of that.
Yes, for sure, Enan isn't firing on all cylinders, and Radwanska must realise that and try and really take advantage of it. So I think she's playing pretty much as well as she can at the moment, defending well, running well, attacking when it's there. But just occasionally you can see her panic when she thinks she's been in a long rally, she's got the ball maybe to go for. You have to take the chance against Justine and really go for the lines. And there's been a couple of times when she's really rushed the shot at the end. But it's been a pretty good game so far for Agnieszka.
Yeah, travels with her father, Robert, who's courtside right now. He's her coach. Radwanska has pushed this set all the way and has now forced Justine Henin to serve for it. And she's doing that now at 5-4. With a break.
Out. 15 love.
She's tried a few serve and volleys just to mix it up a little bit, and it can be a good tactic if you catch your opponent by surprise. Lovely swerve on the ball. The spin taking it away.
Oh, and another one. Back-to-back aces from Justine Henin. That's her third of the match. And she now has 3 set points. A hat-trick to finish off the first set. Terrific play from the world number one in the end, having stuttered her way through this opening set slightly. She's taken it by 6 games to 4. We'll take another break and we'll be back with the second set. Stay with us.
Take a look at October on Eurosport 2. Europe's biggest clubs are fighting out the group stage of handball's Champions League every week, live. And there's more live Champions League action for volleyball's great and good as the main phase gets underway. To be a hit on the AST Do Tour, you need nerves of steel and take risks in the extreme. Motorsports. Distinctly two-wheeled with the Superbike World Championship final live from Manicourt, plus Supermoto and Trial. And there's no shortage of entertainment on the new generation sports channel. this and more in October on Eurosport 2.
Last 15.
Welcome back. That was the first point of the second set. You haven't missed anything.
Well, Radwanska's not happy again with the line call. I think that the spin from Justine just brought it down into court. But she's still shaking her head.
Awful lot of people wearing suits in here this afternoon.
Left for serve.
Very smart crowd,
It
you
is,
know,
isn't
Matt.
it? Zurich, I suppose, business centre. They're all wearing suits and lanyards with accreditation on in the president's box area of the court.
Oh, that's lovely timing. Yes.
Last 30.
And urging herself on, wanting to play better than she did in the first set.
Fifteen, 30.
Oh,
30.
Well, that was all wrong, wasn't it? Movement into the ball, she didn't look settled or balanced.
shocking shot. Well, remarkably, that's the first double fault of the match. Not a single one served by either player in the first set. Unfortunately for Radwanska, it's brought up a break point.
Deuce.
And then going for the glory finish with the backhand, just overcooked it. Another break point for Emma after the first deuce of the match.
Deuce.
Oh, nice way to save it.
Her first ace.
Well, the second serve did rather stand up. It was short. Quite right to be attacked by Enna. Oh dear. Really have been some wayward shots. I wonder why she wants to take a big swing on that. Sometimes it could be a nice little chip. She's got a very good backhand slice as well, Justine.
Well, she's making errors in all departments. Backhands, forehands, 3 hugely significant overhead misses. Now a volley. It's gone astray.
Deuce.
Muttering to herself, looking over to Carlos Rodriguez.
This is a very peculiar game. Family are here watching.
First game, second set.
They'll be relieved that she saved those break points, but that was a very weird passage of play from Enna.
I agree with you, Matt. I think it was so in and out, wasn't it? And really, when she had the break points against her, Radwanska didn't actually have to do that much. It was Enna who was missing.
That's more like it.
15 love.
Yeah, another huge swing from Justine, and timing going awry again. WTA officials sitting on the side. A lot of injuries this week, which is a shame to see.
Yes, Svetlana Kuznetsova just a couple of hours ago retired hurt. Just to add to the injury list.
Out. 30-15.
And the umpires, of course, as well. Just coming to have a little look. It's not as though Justine's absolutely overwhelming her opponent, that's for sure, because Radwanska's had quite a few chances, and you can see that Enan was just trying to boss the point a bit more. Take it on, hit it harder.
Game winner.
Radwanska, once again, looks terribly frustrated, angry with herself.
1 game all.
Sometimes you think she's on the verge of tears.
Yeah, she's a tough character, though, Agnieszka. And I think she kind of looks the same whether she's winning or losing, actually, on the court.
You're probably right. That's a lovely shot.
Well, it's certainly taking time away from her opponent because she took it so early. Radwanska didn't even move a step in the direction.
Law 13.
Yeah, I don't think Enan's going to bank smash anymore at the moment.
No, she's letting the ball come down and playing a ground stroke rather than going for the overheads, having had so much trouble with the lights in the first set. 3 break points. Well constructed point at the end of that game. And there's the break.
2 games to 1.
So we'll take a break now, but you won't miss a thing. We'll be back very shortly.
Victors of the Handball's Champions League, EHF Cup and Cup Winners' Cup play King of the Heap and get a shot at the bragging rights, unless they're all shown up and outplayed by the hosts. Handball Champions Trophy, Saturday, live and exclusive on Eurosport 2.
Complete top European League coverage of all the matches with live comments and scoring and exclusive breaking news. Don't miss the new football season at eurosport.yahoo.com.
Time has been called by umpire Thomas Michel for the players to re-enter the playing surface here. Enan leads in the second set by 2 games to 1 with a break, having taken the first set by 6 games to 4. This match has been in progress for 51 minutes now.
Well, there goes another one. Miss-hit. Flying out of court. A very good pick-up volley from below the height of the net.
15 all.
Radwanska doing well, actually, to even get to it.
Formality in the end for Enau.
Lovely movement around the ball.
30-15.
She seems to be finally warming up. Second double fault for Justina now. Well-engineered point.
Well, indoors, there's nothing to interfere if someone lobs a ball up like that to come in and take it on the volley. No sun or wind.
First serve.
Ooh. That looked like an ace to me.
A little wry smile from Justine.
No challenge system here. Let's see if we can get a... That was inconclusive, I think, that replay. Second serve. At last!
Well, it took a long time to come down, didn't it? And maybe Justine just slightly hesitating before she hit it. But in the end, catching her eye solidly on the ball to get it where she wanted. Been a hard afternoon's work so far for Justine. You feel she's made it a little bit harder than it maybe should have been. Not that the match is over quite yet.
It's just suddenly become a little more clinical from Enau.
15.
Up the court quickly, and that was a lovely deep shot pinning Radwanska back. Yes, getting on to that serve, it was too weak. No, wanting to get to the net, take those volleys on. Radwanska worked hard to be in that point.
30 all.
Well, she's lobbed one down in sets 1-3 in the second, but she's certainly not given up. Fighting hard here. Important that she takes this game to have any further interest in the match, really.
It's a wonderful move. If you're a good mover, then you can get across to shots like these and actually make them look easy. Because you've got strength in your legs, and then you can control the racket head.
Break point again. Well, that you suspect is pretty much that for Justine Henin. A place in the semi-finals against Nicole Vaidisova awaits, and she's just 2 games away from winning this quarter-final against Radwanska. We'll be back.
Don't miss out on 2007's main event with news reports from the Rugby World Cup, player profiles, interviews, the lowdown from the camps, the latest results, and all you need to stay ahead of the pack. World Cup Journal, every day in the news on Eurosport 2.
Wherever long we may live, we never forget the time when we were young. I was the boy who played with a ball made of socks. I grew into a man who played in teams that made history. I never expected to fly so high. Especially when I look back on my humble beginnings. I believe studying is fundamental and determination brings rewards. There is no such thing as a born champion. If every boy had this opportunity, when I was young, who knows what kind of competition I'd have been up against.
Welcome back.
15 all.
And yet another overhead miss from Justine Henin. That's predictable now.
Well, she's made a couple, but actually that was almost on top of the frame again.
I make that the 5th one she's missed.
Yeah.
Apologies that you missed the first point of this game. It's 15 all now.
Well, this set, more and more often, Justine has been coming to the net. Huge hit, and in she rushes, and lovely control again over that racket head.
Game, Anna, new balls, please.
Well, suddenly, Anna has hit the ground running.
Anna leads 5-1.
Forcing the play, making sure she spends plenty of time at the net where she's able to dominate, and Radwanska has had no reply.
And she's had her chances there, hasn't she, Agnieszka, with a number of mistakes that Justine was making in the beginning.
The last time they played it was 6-4, 6-1 to Anna. That was on the grass at Eastbourne. So one more game would at least signify an improvement for Radwanska. Ace number 2.
And good to see that she's still up for the fight as well, Agnieszka.
Brilliant running from Anna. Slightly frustrating to her that she didn't make the shot count, having covered the ground so quickly.
Yes, because she's way at the back of the court, and I think she knows what's coming, so off she sets on a full sprint. I thought she'd make that shot easily, actually.
Oh! 40-15. Anna leads 5-2.
So Radwanska has another chance to get back into this match at 5-2. You'd have to fancy Anna. We'll be back. Welcome back, possibly the last time today, to the Hallenstadion in Zurich.
Time.
Well, that just makes you tired watching, doesn't it? Justine's footwork is non-stop.
6-4 in the first set, which was a bit of a struggle. It's been a far more one-sided affair in favour of the world number one in this second set, and here she is serving for a place in the semi-final at 5-2.
It's a match, I think, that Justine will just be pleased to get through, especially in 2 sets.
That was a fantastic passage of play from Enna.
It's been very quick to see the opportunity of coming to the net. That was nicely judged.
Crowd having one final effort to raise Radwanska's game. The slow handicap is designed to encourage the 18-year-old.
(30-15).
Not a single double fault served in the opening set, but 5 so far in the second set.
Oh! 40-15.
So, after an hour and 10 minutes of play on centre court here in Zurich, the number 1 seed has 2 match points.
Can you believe it? Another double.
Game, center match, Zurich, 6-4, 6-2.
Well, she's done it. A bit of a struggle to start with for Justine Henin, but the number 1 seed maintains her direction towards the final of this Zurich Open. Having won it 2 years ago, she remains on course in 2007.
Well, I think she just needed to get through this match. I'm sure she'll want to go off and practice and just get a bit of rhythm back. Shame for Radwanska, she fought hard.
Radwanska, just 18 years of age and already with quite a following. She'll stop and sign some autographs, sign some balls. Mum and Dad won't be too disappointed. She came through a tough first round encounter against Shahar Peer. Then she dispatched the number 7 seed Daniela Hantuchova. Let's hear from Justine now.
Yeah, the second set it was much better, and I could find a good rhythm finally. First set it was pretty close, but I served pretty well, except in the last game. But now it's great to be in the semis again, and I hope I can keep going this way.
You know, when you missed a couple serves there, you really looked upset. Are you a perfectionist? Does that really bother you at that scoreline?
Oh, just a little bit. No, it's you always can be better, and nothing is perfect. You do mistakes and you do winners, but it's important to try to get better, and that's my goal now, and I really have a lot of fun out there.
You know, I was watching you warm up and you were hitting 400 approach shots, and here you must have hit, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them. I mean, you seem to be getting better and better. Is there a limit where you want to go?
I hope there are no limits. No, I just want to improve. I don't think that much about the other players because they want the same thing, and it's always 50-50. I just try to stay focused on myself and do the best I can and be a better player.
You know, your record in this year is, I think it's 55-4 or something unbelievable. Have you ever played better tennis than this year?
I don't know, it's about my level, but it's had a lot of discipline, and it's been I've been very consistent. I've played an unbelievable season. I hope I can play well here in the championships and finish the season pretty well, but it's the best season of my career so far.
Well, you're already playing very well here. I mean, at least I have the feeling that this is what's going on. Who do you think is like the greatest competition out there for you on the WTA Tour? Because when I was talking to somebody yesterday, they said, well, you basically the one that's above everyone. Well, who is pushing you the most right now?
Now it's almost the end of the season, and we can feel everyone is a little bit tired. And I didn't play in Australia, so I think I'm a bit fresher now. But every opponent is tough to me. I think Vaidisova tomorrow is going to be a tough match, and day after day I just try to build something very solid.
Well, you're doing a great job at it, and we love watching it. Thank you very much.
Well, she's always a plain and honest speaker, I think, Justine Henin.
Exactly. Articulate. And she articulated her way through this match reasonably comfortably, an hour and 12 minutes, and she's beaten Agnieszka Radwanska of Poland in straight sets. 6-4, 6-2. Chris and Sam will be with you again for the semi-finals tomorrow. From me, Matt Chilton, and from Joe Jury, thank you for your company. Goodbye for now.